Today we step into the world of classic Western films, revisiting the iconic locations where they were shot. We'll compare their cinematic past with how they appear today. Welcome to Timeless Frames. Let's start. This scene from Chaleco, 1968, brought the rugged landscapes of Gwadar, Almeria to life. Now, in 2024, the once wild terrain stands timeless but transformed. This scene from For a Few Dollars More, 1965, showcased the dusty streets of mini Hollywood in Almeria. Now, in 2021, the iconic set still stands, preserving its spaghetti Western legacy. This scene from Bitch the Apache, 1972, captured the rugged beauty of Rambla of Benavides in Almeria. Now, in 2022, the landscape remains, but its cinematic echoes have faded. This scene from Scalps, Revenge of India, 1987, brought the wild terrains of Tabernas, Almeria, to life. Now in 2023, the desert remains, but its stories are lost to time. This scene from Hanny Calder, 1971, showcased the rugged landscapes of Tabernas, Almeria. Now in 2024, the desert still stands, holding echoes of its gunslinging past. This scene from Il Tempo degli Avvoltoi, 1967, captured the harsh beauty of Rambla Viciana in Almeria. Now in 2022, the landscape endures, but its outlaws are long gone. This scene from Head Down, 1971, featured the historic sugar mill of San Torquato in Guadix. Now in 2021, its ruins stand as a silent witness to cinematic history. We search for the iconic crucifixion scene from I Am the Revolution, 1966, near Guadix, but in 2021, the exact spot remains a mystery lost to time. This scene from The Last of the Mohicans, 1965, captured the wild landscapes of Gwadar, Almeria. Now, in 2023, even a lone log seems frozen in time, mirroring the past. This scene from God Forgives, I Don't, 1967, brought Pachina, Almeria to life. Now, in 2023, the rugged terrain remains, but its outlaws are long gone. This scene from For a Few Dollars More, 1965, showcased the rugged beauty of Sierra Alhambra, Almeria. Now in 2022, the landscape still stands, echoing its spaghetti Western past. This scene from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, 1966, captured the iconic Pan Tavern in Almeria. Now in 2023, it remains, but only whispers of the Wild West linger. This scene from The Hunting Party, 1971, captured the rustic charm of Mimbrero Town in Almeria. Now, in 2023, its dusty streets remain, but the outlaws have long vanished. The once grand hall of the Flagstone population, seen in Calahorra, 1968, stood tall in Granada. Now, in 2021, its walls whisper forgotten stories of the past. In For a Few Dollars More, 1965, Sierra Alhambra set the stage for duels and betrayals. Now in 2022, only the wind roams where legends once stood. In Valdez is Coming, 1971, the Canyon of Hell in Gwadar, Almeria, was a battleground. Now in 2024, the rocks remain, but the bullets have long stopped flying. This scene from Hanny Calder, 1971, captured the unforgiving terrain of Tabernas, Almeria. Now in 2024, the desert still stands, but its gunslingers are long gone. In The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, 1966, the court of La Joya Altica in Almeria set the stage for a legendary showdown. Now in 2021, only silence remains where gunfire once rang. The Grand Fort interior from the Condor, 1970, in Tabernas once held cinematic battles. Now, in 2022, its ruins remain, standing as a relic of Hollywood's Wild West. This scene from Navajo Joe, 1966, brought the rugged landscapes of Guadix, Granada, to life. Now in 2022, the same lands remain, untouched by time. In Joko Calls on God and Die, 1968, Pachina, Almeria, witnessed brutal vengeance. Now in 2023, the dust has settled, but the echoes of the past still linger. The Valley of the Owl in Taberna set the stage for Hanny Calder, 1971. Now, in 2023, the desert sun still scorches the same unforgiving terrain. In The Big Gundown, 1966, Pachina, Almeria, was the backdrop for an epic chase. Now in 2023, the falcon still soars, but the prey is long gone. The wild frontier of a train for Durango, 1968, ran through Gador, Almeria. Now, in 2024, the tracks are gone, but the legend still rides on. This scene from California Audio, 1977, captured the dusty trails of Tabernas, Almeria. Now, in 2025, the landscape stands as a relic of cinematic history. The Hunting Party, 1971, once brought chaos to the Juanilla train station in Granada. Now, in 2021, the station remains, silently recalling the past. In Seven Ride to the Death, 1979, the Cortijo de las Soreras in Pinos Puente, Granada, saw gunfights and betrayal. Now in 2022, only echoes remain. From Man to Man, 1967, turned Rambla Lanujar, Gador, into a battleground. Now in 2025, time has washed away the blood, but not the memory. In Sette Doni per I. MacGregor, 1967, Guadix, Granada, was the stage for Western chaos. Now in 2021, the dust has settled, but the legend lingers. 100 Rifles, 1969, saw the Sierra de Huetor, Granada, caught in a storm of bullets. Now in 2022, the mountains stand unchanged, but the stories remain. I Giorni dell'Ira, 1967, The Day of Wrath, and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, 1989, both brought action to the plains of Trujillo, Gador, Almeria, same land, different legends. Once Upon a Time in the West, 1968, turned Leon Ranch into a cinematic landmark. In 2022, its legacy endures. One After Another, 1968, made dry Rambla, Gador, a stage for revenge. In 2024, the dust still carries echoes of the past. Valdez is Coming, 1971, rode through Carrizalejo Canyon, Gador. In 2024, the rugged terrain remains untouched by time. Joko Calls on God and Dies, 1968, saw Pachina, Almeria, as a battleground. In 2023, the scenery remains, but the outlaws are gone. Un Cord, Un Colt, 1969, left its mark on Las Lomias, Gador. In 2021, the setting still whispers tales of vengeance. Come On Haters, I'm Watching, 1968, turned Gador, Almeria, into a duel ground. In 2024, the gunslingers are gone, but the legend stands. Navajo Joe, 1966, rode through Fonelas, Granada. In 2023, the land still holds the spirit of the renegade warrior. The White, the Yellow, the Black, 1975, turned the Lamillas, Gador into a playground of unlikely alliances. In 2021, the rugged terrain tells its own story. The Mercenary, 1968, brought Pachina, Almeria, into the spaghetti Western legend. In 2023, the dust still lingers where the guns once blazed. Chado's Land, 1972, saw Charles Bronson fighting for survival at Rancho Lone Tabernas. In 2022, the dust may have settled, but the land remembers. Navajo Joe, 1966, turned Guadix, Granada, into a battleground. In 2022, the Rocky Plains still whisper of revenge. God Forgives, I Don't, 1967, brought gunfights to Pachina, Almeria. In 2023, only the wind remains to whisper its brutal tales. I Giorni dell'Ira, The Day of Wrath, 1967, left its mark in Rambla Lanujar, Gador. In 2021, the desert landscape still remembers its wrath. Chado's Land, 1972, saw Charles Bronson ride through Rancho Leon, Tabernas. In 2022, the dust of his legend still lingers. The Four of the Ave Maria, 1968, left its outlaws in Rambla, Otero, Gador. In 2021, the canyon stood unchanged, waiting for the next gunslinger. Navajo Joe, 1966, made Fonelas, Granada, a battleground. In 2019, the desert still held onto its vengeance. Sette Pistole per i MacGregor, 1966. The rugged landscapes of Guadix, Granada, where the MacGregor clan rode into action, remain unchanged in 2020, preserving the film's legacy. Once Upon a Time in the West, 1968, immortalized Leon Ranch, Tabernas. In 2022, its ghostly beauty remained. Professionals for a Massacre, 1967, left Gargol, Almeria, marked by blood and betrayal. In 2022, the land stood unchanged. Navajo Joe, 1966, the dusty trails of Guadix, Granada, where Burt Reynolds sought revenge, still echo with the film's spirit in 2022. Seven Guns for the MacGregor, 1966, captured Hernan Valley beneath its vast skies. In 2021, even the clouds seem to align with history. El Chuncho, Quien Sabe, 1966, also known as A Bullet for the General, saw revolutionaries ride through El Pan, Tabernas, Almeria. In 2023, the spirit of the revolution lingers in the dust. Navajo Joe, 1966, turned Fonelas, Granada, into a battlefield. By 2020, the echoes of revenge had faded, but the landscape remained. Tierra Brutal, The Savage Guns, 1962. One of the earliest westerns shot in Spain, the bridge at Puente Espinaza, Pechina, Almeria, still stands in 2023, a silent witness to duels long past. Chalaco, 1968. Sean Connery rode through the Barranco Carrizalejo, Gador, Almeria. In 2024, the rugged landscape remains untouched, as if waiting for another gunslinger. One Genius, Two Buddies, One Chicken, 1975. The comedic take on the spaghetti western used the Valley of the Owl, Tabernas, Almeria, where the echoes of slapstick antics still linger. A Man Called Sledge, 1970. Filmed in the Rambla of Tavern, Tabernas, Almeria, this grim revenge tale still haunts the landscape in 2023. Come on, haters, I'm watching, 1968, also known as I Take Care of My Enemies. This title remains a mystery, but its setting in Gador, Almeria, stands firm in 2024. Blind Man, 1971. The Mimbrero area of Tabernas, Almeria, witnessed a blind gunslinger story unfold, and in 2023, the dust has barely settled. Navajo Joe, Navajo's Land, 1966. The rugged terrain of Fonelas, Granada, served as the backdrop for this spaghetti western classic. In 2020, the landscape remains eerily unchanged, still echoing the hoofbeats of revenge. Head Down, Knock Down, Damn It, 1971. The dusty streets of Guadix, Granada, set the stage for gritty showdowns. Even in 2020, the town retains its cinematic charm, frozen in time. Professionals for a Massacre, The Professionals of Death, 1967. The rocky expanse of Jergal, Almeria, framed the chaos of war and betrayal. In 2022, the site remains a testament to the violent beauty of spaghetti westerns. A Man Called Noon, 1973. Leon Ranch in Tabernas, Almeria, was once home to gunslingers and outlaws. Even in 2022, the sun-baked plains continue to hold the essence of classic Western cinema. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more chilling historical discoveries. There's always more history waiting to be uncovered. See you in the next video.